Hello, it is I, Brendan the Navigator from somewhere in the world. Welcome back to part 3 of traveling for more than 1 year. In fact, I think the last video I put up about traveling for more than 1 year was about 4 weeks ago. So it's going to be coming on to the end of 15 months traveling now. So if you watched the last 2 videos, I just spoke about me, what I did to get away from the country, all the sort of health insurance bits and pieces, the jabs and everything that I got, and credit cards, etc., and just the basics basically about setting myself up. And also in part 2 carried that theme on a little bit. So I just wanted to touch on a few other things now as well that were important to me when I was traveling. One of them namely is the bag that I chose. I did do a video on this some time ago, but let's have a little look at the bag and I'll just point some things out why I think it's a good bag to travel with. So this is the Osprey Farpoint. As I said, I did a video on this before. The reason I chose this bag is because it specifically doesn't have like really many side pockets or anything. There's 2 little cubby holes here that when you're traveling around, you can stick a bottle of water in if your bag's not overflowing. I'll get onto that as well in regards to kind of what I think you need to travel as a male anyway. I can't speak for females, but yeah, there's a little side pocket here. You stick your laundry in, and then you've got ample space. You can put couple of pairs of shoes in there, or trainers, or hiking boots, which I did have some hiking sandals, but I've walked them into oblivion. And then there's plenty of space inside as well to actually put your stuff. It's a 40-litre bag. And to be fair, I think if you're traveling around specifically in hot destinations, so obviously Southeast Asia, some parts of India at certain times of the year, etc., that type of thing, then you don't really need many clothes. Like, I've been traveling around quite a bit and I've seen people that I speak to, they've got like a 70-litre bag. That's like one of these plus another 30-litre bag. And yeah, basically they're traveling for 2 months and they're carrying 70 litres of clothing. I mean, it's packed. The bags that I've seen people carrying are packed as well. So you really don't need a lot of stuff when you're going around hot countries. There's laundrettes everywhere. You can just wash your clothes once a week. You need some changes. Anyway, I'll go through that in a minute, but I just wanted to show you 2 other bags as well, or actually I've got 3 other bags that I've accumulated on the way as well. So this is them. So that's obviously my main bag, the Osprey Farpoint, and I'll show you a couple of other good things about it when I put the clothes in it in a moment. But one bag that I've acquired recently that's worth its weight in gold is one of them wet bags. And I went out on the boat the other day, and I had one of my other bags with me. I've got 4 bags. I don't know how, but I just have. So I took this out, put my phone and everything in it. I was sitting in the middle of the boat. In fact, have a look at my last video, Cast Away, you'll see. I was getting pelted by the water, and it did actually work. I mean, they're designed to do that anyway. But definitely, like, 2 litres is enough. I've got a couple of cameras, my phone, and then anything else I need to keep dry in there, and it looks perfectly. So I recommend one of them if you're going to do island life, or be near the sea. And the other one is like I don't even know what to call this, like, obviously it's a Reebok bag, but it's like a day bag, I guess. So if I'm going swimming on the island somewhere and I just need to bung a few bits and pieces in there, probably including that bag as well. But if I bring a change of clothes with me or something like that, then I'll carry this around with me. So that's like multi-purpose. That can just hold my laundry, that can do whatever. If I move on, am I going to take this with me? I don't know. I'm not sure. But this is what I've got accumulated where I am at the moment. In fact, I've got probably more clothes at the moment than when I started out traveling. As I've gone around, I just seem to have lost so many clothes. If you're traveling around, does that happen to you as well? Do you just seem to lose like at least 1 or 2 tops every month? Just seem to go somewhere. I can't tell you where or when they go there, but they certainly do go there. And then probably the most important bag, yeah, it's just the one that you can sling around your shoulder, which most people have. I got this in Vietnam. This is original first copy, so I'm told. But yeah, so this it's a bit tidier to keep everything in there nice. And the thing of it is, as time's gone on now, technology hasn't made things easier, because back in the day you had, I don't know, a packet of cigarettes and a couple of quid scrunched up in your pocket. I'm going back way in the day here. But nowadays you've got your phone. If you smoke, you've got your fags, you've got your lighter, you've got a battery charger, which you've got to carry with you as well. We'll get round to the electronics, but a good battery pack you should really carry with you. Most times I do anyway. It just makes it much easier to charge your phone up. But obviously I've got 2 cameras as well, so I've got quite a lot of accessories. So that's the bags. I've actually got 4 bags there, but I don't travel around with all 4 bags at once. One's a recent addition, and the others are just day bags and whatever. So yeah. Don't know if there's any of you that travel around a bit that watch my channel or not, but I really prefer this way of rolling the clothes up, folding the t-shirt over, and then rolling it. Well, everything really, shorts rolled, tops rolled. It's so much more efficient to pack a bag like that when everything's rolled like this. You can just get everything into all the nooks and crannies. There's much better videos on YouTube than anything I could do to show you how it's done, but it's just folding, rolling your t-shirts or clothes for packing. I find it the most efficient way. Okay, to give you an idea, I've got the bag, 2 sets, well, a pair of trainers in there. Then I've got 2 pairs of swimming shorts. I've got a pair of swimming shorts on as well at the moment. 5 pairs of undies. 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts, 2 vests there. I've got a vest on here as well. And then 4 pairs of like day shorts, but I obviously volunteer at a dog place as well. So some of these are like fit for visiting doggies only, basically. So yeah, if I travel around, I probably won't take them with me, but just for the purposes of that, I'm going to get all of that in there and everything else that I need. Nearly forgot the special elephant shirt. It's got to go in there. So here's my very, very high-tech electronics bag. And obviously I'm filming with the GoPro now. There's the DJI that's a bit poorly at the minute. I need to get that looked at in some way, and then various connections and cables. And then in here I've got preparation. So in here I've got like my hard drives and stuff that I use to save all of my YouTubing on and whatever else I do. As I say, my cameras and bits and pieces. So they'll all go into the bag and go into there. Look at all the space we've still got there. I'm telling you, you don't even need 40 litres if you're coming to Southeast Asia. I wouldn't bother. People are probably looking at this now going, well, where's the towel? Well, I'll get onto that in a minute. Also, if you are coming and you're going to the far-flung places, obviously get yourself a travel adapter. I got that from Amazon, I think, in the UK. And then one of these, a little extension lead. You'll be able to charge multiple things off of it. I don't forget, everything I have is UK, so my computer's got a UK socket on it. I've got other few bits and pieces as well, so that's still very relevant. Get them together, stick it in the wall, and then yeah, it's come in handy. I don't use it all the time, but it has come in handy, so something worth having in your arsenal, I think. Right, so there is a space there, and it does need something, and that is a hoodie. Because I'll tell you what now, if you're coming away and you're going to drive scooters around in the evening, around this time of year, it can get a little bit nippy. So there's a nice space there to fit that in, which I'm going to do as well. So we've got all them clothes in there, all my electronics are in there. The only thing I've not put is my laptop in there. But you might be asking, where's the towel? Well, so one of the real mistakes I made when I was preparing myself to come away traveling was buying towels. I bought like 2 massive towels and then like loads of little microfiber towels, because I've done research on it on YouTube and people saying, yeah, microfiber towels are the greatest thing and all that. And yeah, they are good, but I'll tell you one thing, they're going to have to take up some space and they become a little bit of a nuisance because you've got to sort of hang them out, and they don't take long to dry out, microfiber towels, but when they get the sand in them and stuff, it's really gritty and bitty. And I don't travel with a towel, because every hotel you go to, if you're into hostels, wherever you go, 99.9% of the time, you're going to get towels. If you're in a nice resort, you're going to get fresh towels, maybe, I don't know, every other day or maybe 3 days or something. But as I said, there's loads of laundrettes about all over Southeast Asia, so it's very easy to clean your hotel towel if you're staying there for a while. I recommend one of these, basically. It's got a few like travel stains on it, and it's a bit weary and sorry for itself, but I bought this like October 2023, and I can't believe it's 2025 now, so Happy New Year if I've not said that already, or if it's not too late to say that. But I recommend one of these because And they do them in loads of different styles. You don't have to have elephants on them. It just turns out I've got elephants and like these gypsy tassel type things on them, which none of them have fallen off, so it's lasted. But these are quite versatile. They dry out really quickly. You can lay it down on the sand, shake the sand out of it like that, put it in the sun. It's dry as anything. If you're in the sea, you're coming out into warm air. You just need to pat yourself down or wipe it off your face. For me, that's all you need. I mean, I'm only speaking as a male here. As I say, I've got towels and stuff where I am at the moment, so this is important. It's also a multi-purpose tool. It don't look like it, but it serves a lot of purposes. You can use it like this. If you've got a bit burnt shoulders, yeah, and your head's a bit burnt, it's a bit damp, yeah, the cloth, just put it over your head like that. I call this one the holy mackerel. Or, if you can't believe they got rid of the 80s and Hulkamania, I call this one the Hulkstar. Or this one. Okay, so literally I've got pretty much everything in there now. The other thing that I'm missing is toiletries, but again, I just stick a little toothbrush in there. I don't want to put it in there because I've just used it this morning, so it's drying off. But toothbrush in there, toothpaste, like bundles of space still down here. So I've got, what was it, 4 pairs of shorts, like 4 t-shirts or something, 2 vests. I've got clothes on me as well at the moment. So I've got everything I need in there, my electronics. The only other thing that I need to put in is my laptop. That goes into a little side pocket here. It's quite easy to put in. He says, I've not even closed the bag yet really, but yeah, so that's the laptop in there. Now, with this particular bag, I've had that fully packed and fallen off the back of a motorbike, sober, and landed on this part with all of my weight on the whole thing there with my laptop in the back, and the laptop was absolutely fine. So another plus side for this bag. But let me do the bag up because I was trying to show you something else as well. Right, so I've done a video on this before, on this particular bag, if you go back and look at it, but now I can give you a real evaluation on it now because I've been traveling with it for so long. But basically, on the bottom of the bag here, there's a flap that comes out at the bottom. This is what I really like about this. Now, if you're traveling around and you're going on a lot of flights, you might be able to get away with hand carry with this, depending on how much you've got in there, because I'll show you what for why now. 1 second, well, not 1 second, but just like magic, everything went completely smoothly. Ah, what a great bag. I'll go again. Okay, so as you can see, that was nice and simple. Go down in there, and this closes. So what it's doing, it conceals the straps. So now you've just got like a duffel bag style with a handle here. And I use it like this a lot. I use it like this a lot actually when I'm sort of, if I'm sitting down, I've got a bit of a thing about the straps and flapping about. So this is quite tidy, quite neat if you're just sitting in an airport, or if you're bringing it onto a plane and you're putting it overhead or in luggage somewhere, it's not getting caught on things. It's quite sturdy. So I know this has been a bit long, this video, but I'm going to sign off in a minute. But I'm going to do more of these videos on traveling and what I think of things. So I've got quite a lot to say. But I will say that Osprey Farpoint 40 litre will do it all for you. Like I said before, don't buy 70 litre bags and come traveling for 2 months. You just don't need that much. It's going to ruin your experience. Not ruin it, but you'll think, oh, I've got to lug this bag about again. I never think that about that bag, ever. In fact, the straps on the back, it's got like an air Gore-Tex thing behind the back. It's never itchy. It's really comfortable. You can adjust the straps on it. As I say, it's got no outside pockets. This isn't a paid promotion, by the way. It's got no real outside pockets, so no one can get at it unless you open the zips on the side of it. So yeah, so that's in the bag, the bags I use, how I pack, what I bring with me when I travel around. I have got more sort of clothes here that you can't see out of frame in a wardrobe and stuff, but it's not stuff that I think I'll bring with me if I go off traveling again. It'll either stay here or get donated somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the bag. Very important thing. And don't forget, you're paying for the sturdiness of the bag, the zips, and in my case, I knew I was going for a year, so I needed something that was strong, durable, you know, like I said, you can put the straps away on it. That really appealed to me. You've got the basket in the flap bit that you can put your sort of dirty laundry and stuff in, and there's plenty of space in there. I could get more in there now, to be honest with you. Look, even if I showed you, this is pretty full up, and even if I push that down, there's still litres of space in there. Either side, you know, the bag can still come up to about here. So 40 litres is way enough. If I was going to do it again, would I pick the Osprey bag? I probably would, because I like it, so it's a good product. So for me, I would choose it. But I probably would get away with that going to 30 litres, I think. If you're coming to hot countries, if you're going to go somewhere cold, that's slightly different. You do need to bring warmer clothes with you, which take up more space. But like I said, I've got everything I need in there. Hoodies, clothes, etc. So yeah, job done. Well, my friends, that is all for this one. Thank you for joining me on part 3 of traveling for more than 1 year, aka 15 months. If there's something I've missed out, please answer me. Put some questions in the comments, like ask me some questions and stuff, so I know what to cover. If you're watching, I'll do another video and I'll address anything that you're asking. I am going to do more videos on it. I know some people are asking me about how much it costs and all that. I will get round to that. Electrics as well is another important thing, and there's a few other bits that I believe that you should bring with you when you're coming from the UK, but I'll touch on that on another video. So until next time, my friends, keep navigating.